What it do with y'all boys YouTube? It's your boy Stacks Reacting. In today's video, we got SpongeBob versus Aquaman Death Battle. Listen, the last one I posted, y'all showed a lot of love on it, so if you haven't checked that out, please be sure to go do that, man. I know the context behind Aquaman a little bit. I didn't watch too much of him, but y'all already know I know my guy SpongeBob. So look, drop that like, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. Let's go ahead and get into it, man.
Yeah, number one nautical nincompoops.
Aquaman, the thalassic third wheel of the super
okay.
friend. Thalassic means ocean. I looked it up.
The infinite ink-black depths of the seven seas are home to any number of terrifying, awe-inspiring creatures.
They're also home to these two losers. Though when it comes to cartoon characters, there's always more hidden beneath the waves.
Okay, it makes sense for them to go against each other since they're both underwater. Okay.
Maximum Toon Force shenanigans. He's whiz.
Aquaman was a little bit before my time,
it's
though.
our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Please don't be a draw this time, bro. Please.
The year was 1946. The former allies of World War II were engaged in a Cold War between capitalist West and communist East.
The United States changed history forever with the introduction of the atomic bomb, a weapon of unparalleled nuclear devastation.
One of their most popular test spots, the site of 23 separate detonations over the course of 12 years for
this is how Bikini Bottom was created. The remains of that.
Was Bikini Atoll in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Okay, yes.
The results were ecological devastation and perhaps something more. Deep beneath the atoll, the fauna began to change. They evolved, becoming sentient, forming language, technology, and society. This Bikini Bottom organized into a monarchy under the god King Neptune. It developed a free market economy and a thriving artistic culture.
Even the simplest underwater creatures became capable of complex thought, including the very first multicellular organism to be categorized as part of the animal kingdom, the sea sponge.
And one sponge in particular, the greatest among them,
SpongeBob.
lives in a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob.
Oh!
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, I wanted to sing the song.
I don't know about greatest. SpongeBob.
Hey, full name Robert SquarePants, age 36. God damn. Height. He only 4 inches tall. His weight is 1 ounce. Krusty Krab Employee of the Month, of course. Honorary Town Rookie of the Year. Lives in a pineapple under the sea. Outlived the Bikini Bottom apocalypse. Nice. So he's just a remainder of what happened, you know, during the Cold War or whatever when they dropped that bomb. Cool.
Children's cartoons of all time, but he's a total dork. He's a painfully naive man-child whose only ambition in life is to
36 is crazy, bro. It's old as hell. I did not know he was that old.
Really sounding like a Squidward there, Wiz. And no one wants to be a Squidward. Sponge Robert might not have the flashiest life, but he's happy. And that's what matters, ain't it?
Not in Death Battle, it doesn't. SpongeBob is routinely physically incapable of even the most basic tasks. Almost like anti.
Bro can't even crack his fingers, bro. That's crazy.
Like the time he failed to lift a glass of lemonade, or the time a school bully gave him diarrhea, or the time he effortlessly rotated the entire planet. Huh.
Oh, we're in for some shit now, aren't we? Despite being a real sea creature, SpongeBob is more like a kitchen sponge. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he, after all.
Facts. Can take everything but can't give nothing.
Any way he likes, duplicate himself through asexual reproduction, and absorb immense amounts of liquid. Wouldn't he always be full, though?
From an entire lagoon to, oh god, enough water to replace the moon?
Oh, and for some reason he has an insane healing factor.
Okay, sponge physiology. He's liquid absorption, of course, shape shifting, duplication, regeneration, flight and teleportation, imagination, fourth wall interaction, goofy goober rock, and toon force. Asexual reproduction. I'm pretty sure we learned about that in science class. So he doesn't even have to do nothing with nobody. He can just reproduce on his own. Tough.
Wouldn't he always be full, though? Factor.
I like
he
that.
He survived being torn in half.
He can do everything. He's
having
really
his soul removed from his body and literally
too bad.
being unraveled out of existence. Okay, I think we're good. We can just end the rundown here.
No, I need to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Perhaps his most mind-bending ability is his control over bubbles. No, stay with me. This is unbelievable. Like a soapy Green Lantern ring, his bubbles can become anything he wishes. From
That's
guided
crazy.
cruise missiles to sentient life and
Bubble
entire
buddy,
bubble
what's up, my
societies.
boy?
That's a pretty similar effect to his magic pencil, which can draw anything he wants into existence and erase it from reality just as easily.
Doodlebob was a menace,
so
bro.
Powerful, SpongeBob sent it back to the surface where it belonged. But in later seasons, he still just has it for some reason.
And finished. I call him Doodle Whiz. Whiz, he's just like you, but I made him with a pencil.
That's so ironic, bro.
I'm calling the police.
Even the mundane becomes...
I'm calling the police.
Even the mundane becomes godlike in SpongeBob's yellow hands, like his reef blower, which hoovered up the entirety of Earth's oceans in seconds and then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire mass of Earth's oceans is about 1.5
quintillion tons. Jeez. And
quintillion tons.
Oh my
Considering all the water refilled the planet in
gosh.
about 1 second, that'd be a kinetic energy of over 6,000 Yoda tons.
That's enough energy to nuke Jupiter 13 times over.
Oh my, the
And
biggest
SpongeBob
planet?
was completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic
hydrodynamic spatula, of course, old reliable jellyfish net, bubble soap and wand, reef blower, karate gear, Krabby Patties, and magic pencil.
spatula isn't just an impromptu bladed weapon. It's
He's
also
kinda
his
suited up,
primary
bro.
instrument to create the greatest foodstuff Bikini Bottom has ever.
Oh my goodness, bro. Nobody
Sonic
wants
Super
fucking
70.
Sonic. Go out of business, bro. Oh my goodness. They gotta make their bag somehow, bro. Come on, man.
Ever seen. The Krabby
Ridiculous.
Patty.
A burger so delicious, it's basically magic. Not only is it totally addictive, SpongeBob was romantically attracted to one. It can nullify mind control, heal wounds, and even detonate.
SpongeBob has survived nukes point blank, hugged his best friend Patrick so hard their DNA fused, can ride on the scene transition.
I did not see that
and once
episode.
cried so hard he flooded Bikini Bottom, even though it's already underwater. Shit, he once grabbed a hold of this mysterious string and unraveled the entire
That's fucking
universe.
insane,
He
bro.
literally undid the fabric of reality in seconds. What the fuck?
What was that you were saying about anti-Toon Force?
I'm sorry.
Asexual,
I'm
bro.
not sure I've
Can't
ever
do nothing to
misjudged a
him.
character as severely as SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nice character arc there, Wiz. Unfortunately for Roberto, the rest of the town only saw the goofy goober on the outside. It took more than one adventure to prove himself to be a real hero. You think he ever banged that squirrel?
He's crushed Plankton's
Easy,
Plan
duh.
Z, won the
Crushed Roboplankton's army, flipped the patty so fast it escaped reality, withstood a nuclear pie detonation, stayed away for 43 days straight, ran to the mountain and back, want to see him do it again, defeated Plankton, Burger Beard, King Neptune, SpongeBob, Steel Pants. Who the fuck is Burger Beard?
Battle of Bikini Bottom against an army of killer robots, and even teamed up with fellow Nickelodeon stars Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and Danny
I remember
Phantom
that
to
now.
save the Nicktoons
Yeah,
multiverse.
that game was
His
lit.
biggest weakness is that he's
Ugh.
a giant, suicidally naive idiot.
And depending on the humidity of the atmosphere around him, being out of the water can dehydrate and permanently incapacitate him.
Oh, also seasonal rot. Those first 3 seasons are pure
That's
gold.
crazy.
But after
That's
that,
disgusting,
oh
bro.
boy, there's this one episode called Squid Baby where
That episode right there made me rethink fast food completely, bro. Processed food. That's gross. Look at that. It looks like cement, bro.
they're pure
Look at
gold.
this.
But after that, oh,
Oh,
boy,
and then they
there's
come
this
out-
one episode called Squid Baby where
Oh.
Squidward gets brain damaged into a giant baby and shits himself on screen.
What are you talking about?
Oh, right. Trials and tribulations and Hasselhoffs aside, it wasn't until SpongeBob accepted himself for who he was that he was rewarded with the greatest boon of all. Middle management!
So if nautical nonsense be something you wish, then pray to your yellow porous god for mercy, because his whimsical laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear.
Bro just caught a whole sword with a spatula. That's crazy.
Aquaman,
All right,
king of the
Aquaman.
7 seas.
We've covered Arthur Curry on the
See what
show
you got.
before, and he's actually secretly awesome.
That's right, Boomstick. But the version we're dealing with today is from the bargain bin cartoons from the 60s and 70s.
Now, you might assume that means this Aquaman is a total loser, but really, have you watched all those cartoons?
Remember, this is from the era when Superman was sneezing solar systems apart. So, get ready.
Art's origin is basically the
Okay,
same.
real name Arthur Curry, height 6'1", weight 325, member of Super Friends, citizens of Poseidon's, allies, Aqualad, Mera, and Storm is the byproduct of human fish intercourse. So he's 6'1", 325 pounds. Bro is like, bro could be on the line. Like, he's a football player, basically. He weigh more than me. 325 is crazy. He's
get ready.
Pure
Art's
muscle.
origin is basically the same as the Silver Age comics. Tom Curry was a humble lighthouse keeper who decided one day to fuck a fish.
He did not do that. He procreated with Atlanta, an Atlantean from the underwater city of Poseidonus, and from their union, Arthur Curry was born with magnificent aquatic abilities.
And he's the king of Atlantis, too!
Oh, wait, no. It says here that was introduced in the comics later. Here he's just some guy with magnificent aquatic abilities and a giant mutant seahorse that neighs just like a land horse.
This Aquaman comes from a time when everybody who's anybody had their own secret cave with assorted gadgets. He's got an underwater
jet ski, octopus ink cartridges, heat ray, water pistol, net, communication ring. Okay.
A net, octopus
These
ink,
are some
a
these
water
some very
pistol,
different underwater
and a portable heat ray to
superpowers. I
blast
like that.
right through
Okay.
solid ice. Not exactly mind-blowing, but
He still
I'm
ain't
sure we're
messing
ramping
with
up.
We
SpongeBob.
sure are. Aquaman's hybrid human Atlantean biology grants him superhuman strength and the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely and withstand the crushing depths of the ocean floor.
The pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's like being stepped on by 100 elephants. Which is a lot, I guess.
Aquaman is
Dude
also
can go
an
deeper
incredible
than a
swimmer,
fucking
able
sperm
to travel
whale.
from Florida to Maine in under an hour. That's almost twice the speed of sound. He can create water balls and whirlpools out of thin
Super strength, super swimming, aquatic telepathy, water balls, aquatic senses, whirlpool creation, water absorption.
water, and fittingly, water-based attacks are completely
hope you can
ineffective
absorb
against him.
water if you're
And
underwater,
of course,
buddy.
You can't forget his aquatic telepathy.
He can talk to fish, and he can even control people's minds and give them seizures, right?
Oh, actually, that second part is also just from the comics. Cartoon Aquaman can talk to fish, which is awesome. His telepathy can reach several miles, summon hundreds of sea creatures at
That's
once, and works on
crazy.
anything from microscopic organisms to alien life, as long as it's aquatic alien life, of course.
But he can still mind control them, right?
Kind of. He can free them from mind control and even influence their emotional state to some degree, but besides that, there have been times when sea creatures have just ignored his commands outright.
Wiz, I'm gonna be straight with you. You haven't said anything remotely mind-blowing yet. Does this Aquaman
That's what I was
actually
saying
suck?
too.
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so world-renowned, he banded together with Earth's mightiest heroes to form a team capable of defending the planet, nay, the universe,
The Flash.
from any threat.
Barry
The
Allen.
Super Friends.
The Super Friends. They're like the dime store knockoff version of the Justice League.
What? No, you've got heavy hitters like Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman,
Keep going.
Flash, Green Lantern,
Uh-huh.
Apache Chief, Samurai, Black Vulcan, the Wonder Twins, and their pet monkey Gleek.
Wiz, stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
No, wait,
That
his
is
best direct
disgusting.
strength feat was when he, moved some trash. About 50 metric tons of it.
The jokes write themselves, huh? Fun fact, Aquaman once enrolled in an American college under the name
Professor
Mr.
Hatcher.
Waterman.
Later in clothes which hide his familiar figure, Aquaman enters Weston College as Mr. Waterman. So where is this college located again? Let me see.
50 metric
Did I miss
tons of it.
something?
The jokes write themselves, huh? Fun fact, Aquaman once enrolled in an American college
Oh,
under
so
the name
America, okay.
Mr. Waterman. So we're working with a pretty hefty IQ
So he was a professor
here, huh?
too? What
Okay,
can
so
he
he's
do?
lame and arguably completely lame. I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane Popeye punching out.
Oh my goodness.
We're
I
building a
apologize,
better postal
bro.
service.
I really
with
apologize.
easy,
Y'all
more
can just
affordable
skip
ways
through,
to ship,
bro.
so you can deliver even more holiday joy. The United States
God,
Postal
man.
Service,
I need
delivering
to get
for
YouTube
America.
Premium, bro. I'm getting YouTube Premium. Don't worry, y'all. We gonna get YouTube Premium. I'm not dealing with this.
The animator feet somewhere, but no, he sucks. He actually sucks. His best feat is literally garbage.
I'll take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke.
He defended Atlantis from countless threats, moved 50 metric tons of garbage, lifted a giant boulder, said to be faster than a barracuda, dodged laser beams, kept up with Kryptonia, Beast, Roken, defeated Black Manta, Nepto, Vasa, and Undyne. What is his brother's name again? Is that the one who's trying to like conquer or get Atlantis from? Let me know. I never really watched Aquaman like that. Like, I don't know much about it. So y'all please enlighten me on anything y'all think would be important for me to know in this. Please be nice about it.
I'll take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke, sure, but he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a living Titanic by luring it into an iceberg, seriously, and beaten this water elemental Undyne, who looks like a gorilla for some reason, by summoning seagulls to pelt her with clamshells. He once even outswam this Kryptonian pterodactyl monster, Rokan, who flew from the edge of the galaxy to Earth in about 15 seconds.
Wait, really? Okay, now we're talking. That'd be over 55 billion times the speed of light. And Aquaman's swimming clearly outmatched that. It doesn't matter if it looks lame.
You get one,
Damn,
buddy.
he can fly and go swim underwater.
Kick your
That's crazy.
ass, person that's watching at home, so that's something.
Well, not if he's on dry land. If he's out of the water for even 1 hour, he dies. Never mind, person watching at home, just hide for a bit, grab some lunch, and then stomp on his corpse.
But is raw power really what makes someone a hero? Or is it the drive to help others, to be of service, to sacrifice? That's what a hero is to me, and I'd say Aquaman's got as much of that as there are drops of water in the ocean.
He's about to die.
Yeah.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Mint Mobile.
After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers, if we've $10 a month at mintmobile.com.
I'm sorry, guys. Y'all gotta skip through the ads. I'll get YouTube Premium. That's on me. I'll get that.
The combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibility. One possibility.
It's time for Aquaman's funeral!
Uh-oh. Aquaman has landed. Where you at, Sponge?
Mermaid Man? Wait a second, you're not Mermaid Man.
The name's Aquaman, evildoer.
Evildoer? I'm a hero.
I saved this city.
No,
There's
you
only
didn't,
one
bro.
real hero here, fiend. And he's a super friend.
Oh,
You
he
see,
can't
sir,
take that.
I'm a sea sponge, phylum Porifera, and you can't
Oh my, he just opened up a can of kick ass. Let's go.
It's Aquaman.
SpongeBob get his ass whooped, dude.
Of course, he's a sea creature. And as the king of the seas, he's mine to command.
Oh, a fucking bubble missile is crazy.
Just reaching out to you, Sponge. Let him have it, chums.
He can't do that.
Great Neptune!
get a load of
Let's go,
this,
SpongeBob. Let's
man.
go.
Damn it, it's up! Whoa! Need water.
Oh, he's about to die. SpongeBob wins. I knew
Nothing I
it.
could do. My man. I see it now. A multiverse of Aquaman.
He about
Out
to.
of all of them, I'm the lamest fucking one! I'm a ripoff.
Got that right. He's so weak, bro.
I'm no superhero.
He about to trick him. Come
People
on.
used to say the same kind of things about me. Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead McSpazatron. But every day, I get back up and say 2 words. I'm ready.
He let you win that,
May
homie.
the best hero win. What?
Did he just take off his arms?
The other side of the universe.
Rocket legs is crazy.
I'll prove it to you. I'll be a real superhero.
Are they trying to give us a sign or something, bro? Who won? Who won? Who won? Who won?
Don't cry, Sponge. Let's be super.
Let's go, SpongeBob. Let's go. Be a gangster, bro. You did that. Come on, man. It's your work. Stop being so soft.
KO! What is it with ridiculously OP nautical-themed cartoon characters on this show, Wiz?
This was an incredibly close fight.
That was obvious, though.
Gotcha! Obviously, Aquaman didn't have a snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy bastich.
Where do we even start? With his bubbles and magic pencils, SpongeBob could basically do anything he wanted. There was no way Aquaman wouldn't get totally overwhelmed, especially with his much more limited arsenal. I can't think of a more lopsided matchup than someone whose main attack is throwing water against a sentient sea sponge.
Aquaman's only potential option was his telepathy, but as we've covered, it's far less powerful than his comic counterpart. There's no reason to believe SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if it was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up cancel mind control.
And really, nothing Aquaman had could overcome Bob's utterly broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude has survived being completely disintegrated into dust and even erased from reality. All Aquaman can do is punch kind of hard, and even that's basically useless against Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated.
But he didn't
like
do
when he
it.
and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But that would require the fight to take place out of the water, which messes Aquaman up way harder than it does SpongeBob. And it also require the fight doesn't instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10 shit zillion times the speed of light, splattering his atoms against Saturn. Cause, yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the—
No, I'm sorry, I need to do this one. This is fucking insane. Compared to SpongeBob's size, the string's width is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable universe. Considering it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be pulling at 8.2 times 10 to the 78th power times faster than light.
Bro, that's freaking
That's
crazy.
as many times faster than light as there are atoms in the universe.
This is the fastest calculable speed feat in our show's history. And it belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants!
But do you think he could take on comic book Aquaman?
Have you been listening to anything I've been saying?
Good point, because let's not forget,
Of course I didn't forget!
that string feat also destroyed
What's the difference
entire
between comic
universe.
book Aquaman?
And stuff like that is actually consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall and has rewritten the plot of his own story as
Absurdly stronger and faster, absorbs water attacks, immune to telepathy, infinite potential with powers, cannot be killed by Arthur. Dumbass.
he's living it. Screw the pencil or the bubbles. He can just will whatever he wants into
I
existence.
knew SpongeBob
from
was
his
gonna win this one, bro. I
imagination.
knew
He's
it.
A
He's a
god,
sponge, bro. He can't do
yellow,
nothing. He can't
spongy
die.
God of death.
And that's why he beats Goku.
At least Arthur finally got to be a real hero. And at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah, sure, whatever, pal. He's dead. Too bad for the King of the Seas. That sure was one sweet victory.
The winner is SpongeBob SquarePants, our god.
That's too
Thank
obvious.
you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Jason? Or no. It's Michael Myers. What the fuck? Okay. Jason versus Hey, look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed that one, bro. But that one, to me, was not better than Courage and Scooby-Doo. But that one was pretty good, man. Shout out to SpongeBob. I know Team SpongeBob on top. If you haven't watched my Glory videos, be sure to go watch that. But listen, like if you made it all the way through the video. Subscribe. Leave some recommendations down in the comment section. Give me some more insight on Aquaman, man, because I have not watched that up a little bit before my time. I'm a 2000s baby. So listen, your boy Stacks is out of here. Deuces.